Do you ever think about what you would do if a certain aspect of your life was different, good or bad? Let's say that the bad thing that happened to you today, you missed the bus to work, or you didn't do so well on a test at school, someone yelled at you, put you down. Let's say that didn't happen. How do you think that would have impacted your day? Probably would have made it a little bit better, looking at it logically, right? But I think what some people don't really realize is it's important for these things to happen to us, because it teaches us to appreciate when these good things do happen to us. That's not to say I wish bad circumstances to come upon you. I don't, not at all. I mean, no one wants bad things to happen to them. It's just human nature to want things to go right. It's why worrying and anxiety makes things so hard, because you're constantly thinking of, well, what if this happens, and what if that happens? And it's gotta be torture. But, keeping in mind all the bad things that have happened to you in your life, you've survived every single one of them. And I know, because you're listening to this right now. You're here, you're up and moving, and you get up every day, and even days where you can't, you try. Some days you fail, and that's okay. I'd be a little bit worried if you didn't fail every once in a while. It's just normal. But yet there's so many people out there who beat themselves up because they couldn't get out of bed this morning, or they couldn't eat all 3 meals, or anything along those lines. They couldn't go hang out with a friend because something was stopping them. Whether that be depression or anxiety or just a bad day and you just wanted to be alone. There are times where these things stop us from doing that, and that's completely and totally 100% understandable. But I know for every single one of you guys out there that you probably don't want to hear some cheesy, oh, it'll be okay sort of lecture on life. I know I've been given that a certain number of times, and it's just been, okay. But it is important to realize that you are here out of all the bad days you've had, all the tears you've cried, all the scars you bear. You're here. And that's something to be proud of in itself. It's important to be able to be proud of yourself because of your accomplishments. It's important to realize how important you really are, not just to yourself, but to other people. like, validation is helpful and should be given on occasion when needed and when necessary. But it's important for you to be able to give yourself that kind of validation. And it's especially hard when one is having a day like you might have had today. You know, a day where nothing seems to be going right, and honestly, you just want to sleep, and you want it to just go away for a little while. But we've all been there. You're never alone in that feeling. Now, that's not to undermine what you're feeling. It's very real, it's very scary, and it's very unpleasant. But you're not alone. It's just difficult to see things from a different perspective sometimes. It's hard to accept a reality when it's not what we would favor, when it's not what we would prefer or what we want. It's not easy to just let things go and carry on with life sometimes. But it's necessary. And you've done it. I guarantee you've done it before. And that you should be so very proud of yourself for. Bad days come and go, as do good days. But I hope that even though the bad days are sometimes necessary, I hope they're not too overwhelming or overbearing, and that you find some peace of mind, even if it's just with this video.